Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Happy Friday. My name is Darlene, and I am the founder of Featherweight Doctor. I am coming to you live from my shop here in North Idaho. I'm going to pop on my feeds and say hi to some friends. Uh, how's everybody doing? I missed you last week with me being gone in Arizona. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't care where you live, unless it's Florida, I guess. Arizona in January is just a good idea. I didn't even know I needed the sunshine on my head. So many new friends, two big featherweight workshops. It was a good time. I got some natural vitamin D, which is all you can really ask for. All right, let me pull up my feeds and say hi to some friends. I don't really have an agenda today. I don't have a featherweight. I do not have, I mean, I have a featherweight, but I don't have a project going. So everybody's just going to have to hang out and chat with me. Odie's alive. Odie, where have you been? Hi, friend. Hi, Leslie Miller in San Antonio. Thanks for saying hello. Nancy's here. Nancy, thank you very much for your hospitality last week and everything else. And everything else. I've told you guys when I go to Arizona, my in-laws, they spoil me rotten. Like, I don't make my own coffee. I don't make my own dinner. They do it all. They do it all. And they're great little worker bees too. They help me with my workshops, which is absolutely needed in this season. So tell me what you guys are working on quilt-wise. I know what Nancy's working on because I left her a project when I was in Arizona. Thanks, Mom. Hi, Kathy Hager. How you doing in East Texas, girl? Let's see here. Pam Ernest is on from Maine. Amy Stonebrook or Alton Stonebrook's on. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? There's been a lot of big stuff going on in my world this week. I've got to fill you in. But first of all, before we talk about me, let's just talk about the Super Bowl for a second, shall we? Is anybody else like not a big sports fan, or is it just me? I mean, honestly, this is going to sound terrible, but the Super Bowl is just an excuse for me to sew all afternoon and not feel any pressure to do anything else. Anyone else in my camp? Missy, hi. How you doing, girl? That's my plan for Sunday. Honestly, my favorite thing about Super Bowl weekend is the commercials. Anyone else? Debbie Allen Sinclair's on from Kentucky. Hello. Leslie Miller's like, sports are boring. I feel you, girl. I feel ya. Foosball, not a fan. Kathy Hager says, I've been cutting all of my scraps into at least what I hope is usable pieces. Ugh, that sounds horrible. Cutting up perfectly good fabric and sewing it back together. Oh, wait, that's what we call quilting. I'm glad all of us quilters are in the same camp. Jerry Whitney agrees too, she says. So anyway, I do really enjoy the commercials. In particular, any commercial that has a dog in it is like my favorite. Like 10 years ago, this Super Bowl, do y'all remember the yellow Labrador puppy commercial, Budweiser commercial, where the puppy got lost and was going to get eaten by those wolves, and the horses, the big, Clydesdales, came and saved the puppy? You know what commercial I'm talking about? That is why I have Rogue. Rogue, our black Labrador, we got him after watching that commercial. Hi, Sarah Stitches. Thanks for saying hi. Kathy watches watches the Super Bowl for the commercials only. Oh, Missy is a Kansas City fan. All right, we have one Kansas City fan. Oh, Odie, you've been working on embroidery projects? Nice. Sarah says, I'm a football fan, Ohio State, college football, Pittsburgh Steelers, NFL. And my husband's a Miami Dolphin fan who was born and raised in Fort Lauderdale. It's okay, Sarah. You can still be our friend. just because I don't get it. But you can still be our friend. Debbie says Clydesdales and dogs. Okay, so has anybody seen? Someone sent it to me last week, I believe, in one of the Labrador sites I'm on. They're doing like another Clydesdale and Yellow Labrador commercial this year, and this year, it's Budweiser again. The whole theme of the commercial is the Clydesdales saved the puppy in 10 years ago commercial from the wolves, came up stomping and scared the wolves away. This year's commercial is the dog, not, I'm sure not the dog, but a Yellow Labrador dog saves the Clydesdales from being lost in a blizzard. And the beer happens to show up as the beer was running out. Y'all, it is so cute. I don't need a puppy. I do not need a puppy, but it's kind of tempting. Leslie, you're getting a new dog on Sunday? Nice. Hi, Nancy and Lake Stevens. Thanks for saying hey, girl. So, SEW, speaking of puppies, one of my very big pieces of news this week is the kids got a dog. A cute chocolate Labrador puppy, Ray and Aiden, newly married, 4 or 5 months ago. They decided that they were going to dip their toe in the pond, and they did so with a Labrador puppy named Maverick. Y'all, you want to see a picture? So, I am a pretty proud grandmother. Can I call myself a grandmother if it's not a human baby? I'm going with it. I'm all excited about the title. Oh, Kathy Hager, you saw that commercial on preview? So cute. Okay, here's Maverick. Y'all, I need you to keep it together. He's 13 weeks old. He is the precious. Look at my grandpuppy. Look at how handsome he is. He's like a dark chocolate color, not a milk chocolate, or chocolate lab brown. What do they call it? Chocolate lab? Sure, why not? Yes, you are a grandmother now. Thanks, Leslie Miller. Hi, Mary Carnes. He is so smart, y'all. They already have him sitting on command and with the hand signal. He looks like a little chocolate covered donut. Look how cute he is. That's Maverick. He's been going to work with my son-in-law. He works in construction, and so Maverick is going to be his sight dog. Like that way he's not at home in a kennel all day long. I have a funny story to tell you too. For grandbaby. Thank you, Deborah Parks. Thank you for saying it's okay that I called him my grandson. Sarah Stitches says he looks like my son's chocolate lab. He calls him brown dog. Odie, Maverick is 13 weeks old. Oh, Nancy has a grandpuppy. Maverick is so cute, she says. My beagle was Maverick, grand dog. Cute. Welcome to the Knucklehead land. Our chocolate is crazy and such a lover. Good to know, Barbara. He's pretty good so far. Luna was really calm too at this age. And she's only calm in the store and then she loses her mind. So anyway, that's been kind of fun this week. The kids had the nerve to go get him while I was in Arizona, and then I had to wait until I got home from my trip to see him and introduce myself. Rude, super rude. All right, I have another piece of interesting information. Y'all know I had that traumatic sledding accident on January 6th. Turns out I did actually really hurt myself. I found out this week after having an x-ray. I fractured my spine, broke my back. So now that I know this, I have lots of doctor's appointments scheduled with spinal specialists, and I'm getting custom fitted for a back brace this week that I have to wear for 6 to 8 weeks. Like through Expo, I have to have this brace on. For those of you coming to Expo, I will still be there. I will not be allowed to lift a thing. Thank goodness the whole family was coming anyway, because had they not already been coming, they would have had to come because I can't load in, I can't load out. I'm not even supposed to bend over. That is like my everyday job as a long armor, and I'm super klutzy, so I drop things all the time. I have some temporary braces. I fractured the T12L1 vertebrae, and it's on the inside, not the outside. And I've been in an immense amount of pain. And so at least I'm not, I just thought I was recovering from pulled muscles and all of that from the incident was over a month ago now, but apparently not. It's a break. And I've never broken a bone. I would like to just say this is the first bone I've broken. And apparently if you're going to do it right. Thanks guys. Thanks guys. Yes, I think it will be a surgery avoiding type of break, but I am going to have to immobilize my spine while still working. So that'll be interesting over the next 6 to 8 weeks. So I knew that the accident was kind of serious when I really thought about all of the things that could have happened to me, including death. But I really thought that I had just, kind of just still recuperating. So I'm still, it's kind of setting in that I have such a serious injury. So anyway, I've had some friends come around me here at the shop and they're helping out. I have a dear friend over my shoulder. She's dusting. You bless you. Bless you. And so we'll get through this. Everything, I will survive. So Amy says, so sorry to hear about your broken back. May the recovery go well and leave you pain free. Thank you. Mary Carnes, you can say that out loud. You can shout that from the rooftops. No more sledding for me. 48 apparently is over the sledding age. I mean, what was I thinking with all of my commitments and contracts I have for the winter? Yeah. Were any of you guys around when I hurt my hand back in the day and I had my hand in a cast for 9 months? You'd think I'd learn, but I don't. I don't. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. Is Franny over your shoulder? Hi, Franny. No, Benny will do well. The physical therapist the other day was trying to show me how to bend over, and basically I have to just squat. But I don't squat that well. Like I'd be able to get down, but I don't know how I'd be able to get back up. Anyway, so that's all my big news this week. I'm a grandmother to a four-legged chocolate Labrasaurus, and I will be recuperating for the next couple months. But tell me all the things about you. Tell me cheer me up. What good stuff has been going on in your worlds? Odie says I don't squat, period. I haven't been working on much quilting. Honestly, sitting is a little uncomfortable at this point. So I haven't been able to do much of anything other than my required work. I have a quilt at home in process. You know how I like to do those Elizabeth Hartman quilts that are like mind-numbingly tedious and tiny. I'm currently doing the shark one. Have you guys seen the sharks? They look like they're wearing sweaters and they're smiling. They have a big teethy grin. Okay. Hi, Franny. So I've been working on that at home, but it's really, I don't know how I'm going to be able to sit in a chair for long periods of time. I actually do better standing. But so I've been working on that. What about you all? Our craft crawl is coming up for those people who are local to North Idaho. It's going to be the weekend before Mother's Day. I think it's May 3rd, which is the Saturday. Oh, Missy said her golden Gabby got spayed, and so we're on puppy watch, keeping her calm. They gave her good calming medicine. Did you get her one of those surgical suits, Missy? That's what we used on Luna. It worked like a charm. You can buy them off of Amazon. They're like baby onesies. That way they can't get at their stitches. Oh, nice, Mary. She says, finished another king-sized hand-crocheted blanket and sold it for $200. Nice. Good job, sister. Amy's been working on finished quilting a quilt a with a spiral on my domestic. On your domestic. Nice. Need to complete the binding, then move on to the next project. Good girl. And Sarah is making camera cases for her husband. That is awesome. Good job, you guys. Kathy says, I've got a 2-week-old granddaughter. Congratulations, Kathy. I mean, I'm a grandmother to a 4-legged dog, but I cannot wait for the human babies to get here. Holy moly. She's so sweet. I've been reorganizing my sewing room. Nice. Let's see. Leslie Miller says, I'm setting a second craft room downstairs with my second featherweight. Leslie, I think we should be best friends. That's the most amazing idea I've ever heard in my entire life. 2 sewing rooms. You can sew on each floor of your house. Amazing idea. See, oh, hi, Sandy. Sandy V says she's reorganizing everything. Nice. Is it like, are we spring cleaning yet? It's only February. It's a little early. Sarah Bark said she's working on some bags by Annie. Those by Annie bags are pretty spectacular. A good friend who came to quilt camp last year, Kathy Lambert, made me one, which is a traveling rolling one for my featherweight box. I love it. I have trouble with anything that requires me to think in 3 dimensions. Like, I think that's why I'm not much of a clothing constructor. I'm a quilter through and through because I can only think of things in terms of 1 dimension. So Twisted Wilson says making a full tuxedo for family. Wow, that's a big undertaking. Cheese and crackers. Bernadette is on. Hello, my favorite Canadian. How's it going, girl? You haven't posted any tropical pictures lately, and it is definitely the dead of winter in Ontario. Where are you and the hubs going? Lynn Ann Davis has got a 1956 featherweight on Monday. So excited. Is it your first featherweight? Have you officially joined the Cool Kids Club? Do tell, Leanne. Do tell. Or Lynn Ann. Do tell. I have 9 featherweights, and I would like to just say that is a completely controlled amount of sewing machines. I will say that I do kind of lecture people for not taking care of their machines. And theoretically, that means that I would be sewing on all 9 machines every month because your machine should be stitched on every 30 days. And I have to admit, I don't really do that like I should. It's like the cobbler's children having holes in their shoes. That's what I kind of subscribe to, that whole theory. Sarah says, I have 2 featherweights and was going to sell the purple one, but I just can't do it. My husband keeps saying that you'll be sorry. You better not sell it. I think you would be sorry if you'd sold it too. Because I'm assuming it was a custom paint job if it's purple. I'm just assuming. Well, I'm leaving in about 2 weeks, at the beginning of next week for Expo. Odie, I knew you were going to say that. Odie's like, I like purple. And I'm starting to put together lists and shopping lists and all that fun stuff. There's going to be some rather large orders going in next week to prep for Expo. If you are in, you sent me a picture. Okay. I'll look for it, Mary. If you are going to be in the Puyallup Fairgrounds for Sew Expo, the last week of February, first week of March, I would love for you to be able to come by and say hi. I am booth number 538 in the main building. So come tell me hello if you're in the area. Bernadette, you're not going anywhere till June. Oh, it was plus 9 degrees Celsius here, spring weather. Oh, we are not in spring weather. We got a dusting of snow last night. Odie Kimball, shame on you. Sarah is contemplating selling her purple featherweight. She's not definitely selling it. But Sarah, if you wanted to go to a good home, I can give you Odie's contact information. I'm feeling a little dirty. Don't make me be part of this whole thing. Let's see. Sandy Reese, who's up in New Hampshire, says the weather is beautiful this weekend, but Monday night we are expecting snow. Gotta love New England. I know. I feel like the whole weather pattern has been bipolar this year. Odie, you are shameless. Oh, I got my nails done today, Odie, and I thought of you. They're not purple, but they are a glitter fade, and they're green glitter fade. They're more me, but it reminds me every time I see you on with your glitter fade. All right, friends. Well, I should probably pop off. I just wanted to jump on for a few minutes and kind of update everybody on what's going on in my world. Next week, I don't think I'm going to have a sip and so on Friday because one of my doctors, well, we'll just have to see. My appointment with the spinal specialist is Friday afternoon, and we'll just have to see. I do sell, Sarah, I do sell featherweights, but I feel like I'm crossing a weird ethical line by hooking two people up. It's sip and sew. It says dirty as you want it to be. So I probably will not have sip and sew next week because of my doctor's appointment, but I might do a different show that I'll let everybody know about in the week so we can hang out because I don't like missing a week of not saying hi to everybody. So thank you guys. I appreciate your prayers. I appreciate your well wishing. I'm sure there'll be more info to come as I start my recuperation. So have a good weekend. I will see you all hopefully next week. Have a good night. Bye, guys.